So today we are going to discuss about simultaneous equations. So simultaneous equations we can understand in two different ways. One is using substitution method. Substitution method. And that is A. The next one would be elimination method. So elimination method. Okay, so firstly we will understand substitution method. So elimination method we'll be discussing in a different video. So in this video we are going to discuss about the substitution method. So let's think about this question. Suppose you have x plus y is equal to 5, x minus y is equal to 3. And this is your first equation and the second equation. So the word substitution will tell you the whole story about this methodology. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select one of the equation here and substitute one of the variables. So it can be either x or y. So I'm going to select equation 1. So from equation 1, so I'm going to substitute y. So y is equal to 5 minus 6. So what we did, we put this x into the other side. And that is my third equation. So now equation 3 is substituted into second equation, the one which was left. So second equation is x minus y is equal to 3. So always remember when you do the substitution, you use a bracket. So x minus, use a bracket, and 5 minus x is equal to 3. So what we did was, so you have y here, and you substitute 5 minus x onto that. Now it's just a simplification. So now it's going to be x minus 5 plus x, bracket simplification, is equal to 3. So now when you simplify, you get 2x minus 5 is equal to 3. This becomes 2x is equal to 8 and x is equal to 4. So now we found one of the unknown. So now need to find y. It's very easy. So we are going to substitute this back into one of the equation. So you can substitute this one here easily, or you can substitute this one here easily, or you can substitute this one here easily. So most convenient equation would be this. The reason is y is already isolated. So once you replace this into here, then you can readily find y. So that's the strategy. Otherwise, all other equations should work. So from equation number 3, what we do, y is equal to 5 minus, again substitution, it's just 4, but use a bracket. So answer would be y is equal to 5 minus 4, which is 1. So we conclude that x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 1. So now let's talk about another question. So if you have something like this, 2x minus 3y is equal to 5 and y is equal to minus x plus 1. So those are two linear equations. So firstly, we will understand why these are linear equations. I will show you briefly. So this equation, you can write as y is equal to, in this case, it's going to be 2 divided by 3x minus 5 divided by 3. If you simplify, or if you subtract y, then you will see the highest power of x is 1, so it's a linear equation. And the second equation is already a linear equation because the highest order of the independent variable is 1. So those are two linear equations. So this linear equation is different, written differently, and this one is written differently by subjecting y. So what we do, we say the first equation to be 1 and second one to be 2. So it's easy to follow the steps. So now y is already substituted, y is already subjected. So what we do is we can directly substitute that into 1. So what you do, you can directly do the substitution. So 2x minus 3, always you have to be careful, use a bracket when you do a substitution. So minus x plus 1 is equal to 5. Easy. So now bracket simplification. So it's going to be 2x plus 3x minus 3 is equal to 5. So now it's going to be 5x here. So you're going to move minus 3 to the other side. It's going to be 8. x is equal to 8 divided by 5. Easy. Now what we can do, we can easily substitute that back into equation number 2. So from equation number 2, y is equal to minus, always substitution with a bracket. So bracket 8 divided by 5 plus 1. So now you can easily expand the bracket. So it's going to be minus 8 divided by 5 plus 1. Now what you do, you take the common denominator, simple algebra. So it's going to be minus 8 plus 5 divided by 5. And the answer is going to be minus 3 divided by 5. And that's going to be y. So finally, you get x to be 8 divided by 5 and y to be minus 3 divided by 5. Okay, so now let's discuss another question. So let's consider this question. So minus x plus 3y is equal to 4. And then 2x minus y is equal to 3. So I consider this equation to be 1 and the second one to be 2. So now obviously we are using the substitution method. So from equation number 2, I'm going to subject y. So if I subject y, it would be 2x minus 3. So you can see that. So you're going to move this one to the side. So that becomes positive. So 3 to the other side. So it's going to be negative. Plus 2x remains as plus 2x. Easy. So this is going to be equation number 3. So now this equation, I'm going to substitute into equation number 1. So from 3 and 1, I do the substitution. So minus x plus 3. Before you substitute, put a bracket. So 2x minus 3 is equal to 4. Should be pretty clear. Now bracket expansion. So minus x plus 6x, be careful, minus 9 is equal to 4. So now a little bit of simplification. So it's going to be 5x here. So minus 9 is moving to the side. So it's going to be 13. So x is nothing but 13 divided by 5. So this is one of the answer. So now we can substitute this back into equation number 3. So from equation number 3, so what you can get is y is equal to 2. Again substitution, put a bracket. 13 divided by 5 minus 3. So it's going to be 26 divided by 5 minus 3. So when you take the common denominator, so it's going to be 26 divided by 5 minus 15 divided by 5. And the answer is going to be 11 divided by 5. So you can conclude x to be 13 divided by 5 and y to be 11 divided by 5.